All right. This is my post-court appearance update. We had several motions on the docket today. The first one was the uh, lawyer's motion to withdraw, and the judge excused her immediately. I had several emergency orders. I don't know verbatim what they were. Essentially asking for sole custody, legal custody, and I didn't ask to vacate the orders, but I did ask for a specific schedule. So I might need to file that. I don't know. I think I'm going to wait and see what the judge says, if anything. I think the judge left it was that she was going to review everything, and then she said we would meet for our status update conference in August. So it wasn't clear to me if future orders are coming out or not. So we'll see what happens. It's really unfortunate they condition you just to lose your kid through the family courts. It's Cinco de Mayo, right? I've seen my son for 2 hours this year in a supervised YWCA visit, which I told the judge was not appropriate, in February. Regardless of anything, without any findings of fact or anything like that, I think it's wildly inappropriate to keep children and parents apart, unless the individual really is a harm to the child. And I proved on paper today that in at least one instance, documented by people other than me, the mother is a harm to our son, right? Because if your apartment or place of living gets condemned due to a fire, that would be negligent, willful endangerment. I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's my update. Not sure what to do about the Mohegan stuff. Working through that. They're threatening litigation against me. I think I'm going to go after them in their individual capacities because I have a 25-year great standing record at Mohegan. Until now, I'm a threat because I called and inquired about my son's safety. I don't know. It just feels like I'm getting bullied around. It seems like people don't want to have direct conversations. They just want to go the legal route. So, okay. But yeah, I don't know. I think I kind of want to just say it on paper at this point, because everything that I say on here is going to be used against me by the Mohegan tribe, is what they're threatening. So I think anything I have to say to them next is going to be in court on paper. And we'll see who files first, right? They're threatening it. I have mine typed up, ready to go. Got to make at least one modification. So I don't know. As far as the family courts go, anyone who's going through that, I think everybody knows that it's not proper and that it's not right. Certainly if you're going through it, and I think more and more people in the country are awakening to how imbalanced the family courts are. Shout out to Mark Ames, by the way. I got to meet Mark Ames today. Really nice guy. And actually, everyone on the emails, right? There's a bunch of emails that I've been sending out. Really nothing personal to anyone on those emails. I'm frustrated that I can't see my son. I'm frustrated about the court process in conjunction with the mother blocking me from seeing my son. The inappropriate court orders, the biased treatment towards me. And, if anyone on those emails really does have a hand in, preventing me from seeing my son or obfuscating the truth or lying, to the courts, it's like, well, it doesn't excuse my behavior, right? I can handle myself differently. And the judge brought up in a previous hearing the lesser of two evils. I don't remember what she was ruling on or what her line of thinking was specifically, but that stood out to me, the lesser of two evils. I was like, great, that's where we're at with the judge. We're just going to go with the lesser of two evils. Like, we can't find a good... Anyway, so my point is that, I thought I was doing the lesser of two evils by sending emails, right, with my words and, on paper to people. I thought that was the lesser of two emails when you essentially lose your son in real life, in real time. He's still alive, but I don't get to see him. I have no idea. He's talking more than ever, and I have no idea what he's saying, right? Very controlled environment. But regardless, I'm a big boy, and, we're all accountable for our actions, right? So I'm accountable for the names that I called people and the things that I said in those emails, right? And everyone else is accountable for their actions too. And so, shout out to Greenbaum. Got to work on the approach. Guess we'll unblock him and give him a call after this. But I don't know how court went today. I have no idea. I gave concrete proof on paper that fraud has been committed on the court. I don't know how else you can look at that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. It's really unfortunate that the mother has taken these extreme measures to keep us apart, because we have an amazing relationship. And, I take it to the internet streets to talk about the things that need to be talked about, right? What are the topics that I talk about? All of Trumpstein's Diddy list in office should be arrested. That's like more recent given the disclosures this year. If we go backwards, it's the targeting and nanotechnology, electromagnetic frequency weapons, right, that need to be addressed, that aren't being addressed. And since I've had my son, it's been, I guess, talking about the courts and the people involved in alienating my son from me, and I'm not usually this calm about it. I guess there's a certain calmness that's set in when you get beaten down so much. Your expectations are at a fucking all-time low. You're just like, but I don't know how much worse it can get. You know what I mean? So, it's a beautiful day. It can always get worse. Right? Just trust the process and go with the flow, right? I hate to reference an Ellen DeGeneres movie, but, the turtle had it right. Anyway. Truth. For all of us. It's pretty beautiful. Can't be seen any other way, right? The truth is just beautiful. And that's what we're going for, I think, right now more than ever. That's the movement. The truth movement. So let's have the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, right? And we'll just see how the cards fall.